Hey everyone, I'm Smokey. Let's have some fun in Factorio. So, last episode, we managed to finalize our belt making place. And this episode, we're going to be focusing on science, on red and green science, basically. We already have the basics for the production. Green circuits, we're going to move on to red circuits, but for that we need science, and we can't be crafting it or doing it in an inefficient way. So yeah, this is what we're going to be focusing on this episode. But first, as you can see, our bus is kind of set up, but it's not really working that well. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to solve the production, the basic material production. That means iron plates, copper plates, iron gears, and maybe towards the end of the episode, we're going to start working on steel processing, and we'll see how we manage that. But yeah, first things first, let's handle these issues. Okay, we're actually going to walk through this because this might happen in your games as well. So first things first, we have another line of iron and we need to connect it to the bus. So let's do it like this, and let's put it on these two top belts. Okay, that's working well, decently fine right now. Now, the other thing I noticed, and this might happen, see, we have the gears, this top row of assemblers are putting the gears on the left hand side of the belt, and this bottom row on the right hand side. But as you can see, we're mainly using from the left hand side of the belt. We're probably going to be using both at some point, but what we can do is do a very quick belt balancing like this. So each row puts the gears on the left and on the right hand side. The next thing that I notice is that we're using quite a bit of iron, and in the beginning, in the first part of the game, iron is a precious commodity. So we still have some miners. Let's expand this iron smelting place just a little bit. We can have a quick look at the copper right now, and the copper seems okay. You know what? Let's just add like a couple more miners just in case. Let's do it like this. We don't need as many as iron, and once we get everything set up, we're going to expand on this whole ore patch, both the copper and the iron, but right now it's okay. Okay, so for science production, this is going to be the red science, and these are going to be the green science. They're going to be both on one belt, and I was thinking we can have the belt come right around here, and we can have the science labs like so, I'm guessing. If this rock wasn't in the way, we could have gone a bit further up, but this is perfectly fine. Yeah, let's plan for future expansions. So this is a pretty, if you've played Factorio, watched Factorio, this is pretty standard. And actually, since we only have the small poles right now, and we're going to be getting the larger poles fairly soon. So right now, if we just position the small power poles right here, we can have everything connected. So this is pretty great. Okay, let's see. For red science, basically, we need copper plates and iron gears. As you can see right here, below the list of ingredients, it says 5 seconds crafting time. So at this point, I was thinking we can go for a very simple, very basic one science pack a second. And this will increase once we get assembly machines 2 and 3 and modules and everything. But this is the basic stuff that we can use for pretty much all the science. And as our general speed increases, the ratio of science will be stable. So for this, we need basically one belt of copper plates and one belt of iron gears. Can basically have both the ingredients, so copper plates and iron gears, on the same belt, one on the left and one on the right. Well, for this, as you can see, our bus is right over there. So I'm going to get the bus over to where we need it, and I'll get back to you once it's done. Oh, we ran out of belts. So good thing we have a place to automatically build all the belts we need. There we go. Okay, right now we're making yellow science. Let's see if this works, but yeah, this should work perfectly fine. There we go. This is perfect. Okay, and now we're making logistic science packs. So I think we'll wait until... Oh, we should really get fast inserters. So yeah, we'll wait until this science finishes, and we can start working on the green science packs. You know, I don't particularly mind the fact that we're not making a lot of science very quickly, because in the time that it took to get a couple of science done, I had a look at our production, and I noticed that the gears weren't being built as fast as we really needed them to. So I just improved the production a tiny bit. Right, so right now we have the science unlocked for logistic science packs. Now, about this is going to be basically similar to the red science packs. One of the first differences is that the red science pack takes 5 seconds to craft. The logistic science packs, or the green science packs, takes 6 seconds. So this means that if we want to have 1 per second, we need 6 assemblers, and we have 6 assemblers right here. Okay, so for the green science packs, we need 1 transport belt and 1 inserter. Right? Now, I've done this before, and I'll double check it after this episode, but I'm fairly confident that we can make both these with just 1 assembler each. So what I mean by this, this is the plan. We'll have, let's say, assemblers like this. One with making a transport belt and one making inserters, because that's what we need. And we'll have an input line going like this, this is actually pretty straightforward because for the regular transport, the yellow transport belts, we need iron plate and iron gear. And for inserters, we need iron plates, gears, and electronic circuits. So what we can do is basically do something like this. And on this belt, we're going to have on one side iron, on the other side gears. Okay, I did a little bit of rearranging. Just so we'll have a little bit more space up here, maybe for stockpiling some of the science packs. And these two, they're staggered, so they're not in line. So so it's a little bit easier to connect them all on the same belt. Okay, so now we have green science. It's going to start working, and yeah, we just need to wait until some of these sciences are being researched. So as we wait, I'm thinking maybe I don't really remember a good design for this, but I'll have. No, actually, it doesn't matter. I was thinking of making a little stockpile with the backed up sciences, but I think we can do that once we get to filter inserters. Yeah, filter inserters. Actually, let's we already have them. I wasn't aware. Okay, so yeah. 1 second, I'll make a stockpiling place real quick. So what this will do is basically all the science will go through here, and the output priority will be on the right. Okay, and on the second inserter, the output priority, the input priority will be on the right. So if we're not backed up, all the science will go basically straight through, right? Now, what we'll do here is, let's say right here, we have green science pack, and this is a filter inserter for green, and this is a filter inserter for red. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be the most efficient because we might get some greens here, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Right now we're researching, so everything we're making, especially since we're only making one science pack per second, is going to research. But at some point I might go AFK, I might take a break, something might happen, or maybe in your game you have more science being produced, right? And at some point, you're focusing on making a build or something, or expanding the smelting columns, for instance, and you might forget to queue the research. So in this case, basically all this, both of these iron chests, and we can replace them with steel chests, will slowly accumulate science pack when we're not actively researching or when we're producing more than we need, basically. And this will allow us to have many more labs. More labs than we can basically sustain with just the straight output. And this will mean that we can we're not wasting time basically when we're not actually researching. We still can produce science even though we don't necessarily need it. Now, one thing I noticed is that we could use some upgrades. Let's make some fast inserters right now by hand. and yeah, we can start upgrading some of these. Yeah, because as you can see, we could use with faster inserters. Now we don't yet have a logistics belt, so while we wait for that resource, which is ongoing, so it's just a matter of waiting a little bit, we can check on the production and see how it goes. Maybe we'll get some. Let's get the blueprint for this, and we can plop it. I'm thinking maybe at the beginning of both the copper and the iron buses. I think this is a good place to do it, yeah. Okay, I think that should be good for now. We still have a little bit of production, so that's fine. Okay, so we have we're researching automation, then advanced material processing for the steel furnace, which will be awesome. Then concrete, which will be doubly awesome. I love concrete, but until then, in order to get medium electric pulse, we need steel. All right, so we can make iron sticks. We need steel, copper, and iron sticks, which are made from iron. So steel is basically the last of the basic, let's call them basic resources. And I'm thinking we can probably squeeze it right here, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 for iron. Well, one is being used for gears, but that's fine. And I think, yeah, let's make the steel one right here. Actually, we can clean up this this gear production, this belt production place as well. Okay, so I'm going to look at a little design, and I'll get back to you. All right, so this is a bit of a weird setup. Usually I don't do this. I've done this before, but only with electric furnaces. I've never done it with furnaces that actually require coal. So this is quite interesting to see how it might work. What will happen is both iron ore and coal will go on this top row of furnaces, and once we've already researched stone furnaces. Okay, then we'll replace this with stone furnaces, and once five iron is made, then it'll be put in the bottom, the second row of furnaces, and steel will be made. Basically, the bottom row requires coal as well. So I've just used some log-headed inserters to grab the coal from this place. And I think basically I've done this so it will save a bit of space, and we can expand this a lot longer than the other smelting columns. But anyway, until then, let's go out with this one. Yeah, let's go around here maybe. We can always expand it a little bit more if we need extra production. And I don't really remember how the steel is, but I'm confident we'll need to expand this sometime in the future. Definitely. Let's do a little rebalancing thing here as well. Alrighty, I think we can start winding down this episode. We did some really nice progress. Like we have the labs working for science very nicely, and we're progressing along. We made quite a few of the early initial sciences. So I'm thinking next time we're obviously going to set up the red belt, which we can quickly go through this. Basically, it'll be like this, right? This will have inserters. This will output in a chest. We're going to limit these chests for to just one, because we're going to slowly stop using the yellow ones, and we're going to move to red, and then we're going to move to blue as well at some point in the future. But yeah, we'll do this in the beginning of next episode. And I'm thinking, since we have green circuits, we have steel being made. So next episode, definitely we're going to advance with the science, but we're going to start working on a mall. And let's just right now I'm thinking we need pipes. We need electric poles, definitely. We're going to be needing all the types of insert. Let's cancel this. Pipes, both types. Electric poles, both types. Let's put inserters right here. What else would we need? I think lights would be quite good. Oh, definitely chests, but until then, furnaces, steel and then electric. We're definitely going to be needing assembling machines 2 and then 3. What else? You know what? Comment down below and let me know what else should we do for starters. Oh yeah, I'm thinking we'll just use this as the list. So we're going to be needing electric mining drills. Do we have furnaces? Yes, we have furnaces. We have inserters, and we'll make a whole bunch of inserters. Labs, we're just going to handcraft all the labs, maybe repair packs. Chests, definitely. Chests of all kinds. Logistics, simple chests, and then logistics. And obviously, we're going to have concrete being made, and we're probably going to have railway stuff like rails and signals being made as well. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. Okay. I did a little bit more rambling than I was planning, but yeah, comment down below and let me know what else you would suggest we make in the lab area, at least for starters, until we get robots and everything else. Keep in mind that the belts will be in their own little special area. So we're going to do that, and we're definitely, we need some radars as well. Okay, so radars will be on the list, remind me. And we're definitely going to move to steel furnaces. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I'll try to get more episodes sooner. And yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye.